Okay. Got it. No, I know how to do that. So it's basically just reminding me that the item is in a campaign. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you clarifying that. No, that's it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day, and thanks for helping.
All right, bye-bye. Well, that was odd. Had my little call back from eBay while I was trying to go live. So, yeah. So, hey, this is Jennie Walker, and welcome to my channel, Jennie Girl's Closet. I have the biggest haul I've ever done at Goodwill. I'm not saying it's the best haul by any means, but hadn't been in such a long time, and I went on Sunday. I'd never been on a Sunday before, and just to get an idea of what it was like to go on a Sunday. Oh, did you hear? I did. Yeah, it's a long story. It's a long story about my hair. It got damaged from too much highlighting, so I haven't highlighted it in a long time, and I keep having to cut off the bad stuff. So we cut more bad stuff off yesterday. So yeah. So thanks, Perla, for being here. And yep, it's shorter. Yep. I'm trying to live with it. It's quite an adjustment, but had to be done. And ladies, you know what I mean. It has to be done. So anyway, I can't even. This is so sad because I can't see without my glasses, and then my glasses are not clean, so can't see. So anyway, all right, yeah, new hair. So oh, glad you like it. Thank you. I kind of look like my little character back there now. But yeah, I'm trying to get used to it. So yes, new hair, at least for now. And they didn't highlight it, which was kind of sad. They said it would hurt it too much. So just got to wait it out. So anyway, so I went to the Goodwills on Sunday, and it was my first Sunday at the Goodwill bins. And, I found a lot of stuff this time. I'm not saying it's the greatest stuff ever, but it's just a lot of stuff. I spent $86. Now, I wouldn't think twice for spending $86 on one piece, but I have like so many pieces that is kind of mind blowing. So I'm going to get right into it after I take a little sip from my polka dot cup and show you what I have, because I'm kind of excited. So this is a brand that I'm going to show you that I don't ever sell, but I couldn't help it because I really love boots. And these are just some little short boots by Tom's, and they're black suede, and they're in good, but not, they're not in excellent condition, but they're in sellable condition. And it's got to be cleaned up, but nice classic Tom's. Well, you have to trust me, it's Tom's, because I can't show you. Anyway, I didn't know Tom's made little booties, but oh, there it is on the bottom, Tom's. Let me see. So yeah, this is a Tom's booty, and so yeah, these are super cool. Size what is it, 9.5? I honestly don't know what it says. I can't tell. I can't even tell the price. Anyway, so these are Tom's. So these are nice little suede booties, and I'll be selling those. So I got those at the bins, and then I found another pair in a different color. So this is the same person, right? Here's the gray pair. So the gray pair of, and I find that on shoes, if it's a boot, they can have more wear to it and still sell. I think regular heels, it's a lot harder when they have too much wear on it, but boots, you can really get away with murder when you sell a boot that has some wear on it. So these are gray boots by Tom's. So I will be selling those. And I sell a lot of boots. And I look for boots rather than heels. And just because I do think that they hold up better over time with more wear. And so that's why I look for boots. Now, cowboy boots, I've sold every pair I've ever gotten. Now, I've only bought either most of the boots are black. So this is the first time I've had light brown boots and cowboy boots, and they always sell. It doesn't matter who they sell to, they always sell. I've had women's boots, I've had men's boots, I've had leather boots, I've had exotic skin boots. And these are by, looks like it says Code West. Is that a brand of boot? This is kind of, yeah, I think it says Code West boot. So yeah, that's why I picked these up, because people love their cowboy boots. And I don't blame them. I used to have a pair. I am from Texas, by the way, so I've had my share of cowboy boots, but not recently. Haven't had any. So far we have 3 pair of shoes. We have the cowboy boots by Code West, 2 pair of Tom's suede boots, and then one more pair of shoes I found. And I didn't put them in a good place, so it looks like I don't know what I'm doing here, but I promise I do. I can't find them. I guess they're buried in the clothes. So I'll get back to that in a second. So yeah, so those are the shoes. And then I found this really fun Marvel hat, a Marvel Comics hat. I guess, is this Captain America? Does somebody know what this is? Yeah. So somebody who's into that, they'll like it, because the Marvel kind of universe is so popular right now. And I like the colors on it. So I thought that was super cool. Oh, you like the cowboy boots? Yeah. Yeah, I love cowboy. I think they're men's, though. I'm not sure. But cowboy boots they always sell. So this, I thought when I picked it up, it was Missoni, because it looks like Missoni. But alas, it is not Missoni. This is a beautiful vintage wool scarf from Scotland. It's 100% wool by Robert Mackey. Is that supposed to be? That can't possibly be Bob Mackey. I don't know why they call it Robert. But anyway, super, super cool print. And I found a lot of scarves, and I think that's kind of weird because, it is summertime or springtime and it's California, but nonetheless, it is super cool print, and it doesn't have any holes or anything in it. So very excited about that scarf. Speaking of scarves, I have another one. This one is by Banana Republic. It is 100% wool. And in scarves, I try not to pick them up unless they are 100% wool or cashmere or something, because it's just too hard to sell otherwise. So this one's super cute, black, white, and red. Banana Republic 100% wool scarf. So this is going to be great for the fall. And I don't care that it's going into spring and summer. I mean, that's the kind of thing you just list it and forget it, and you tuck it away in a little box somewhere, and then out of the blue somebody will buy it and you'll be like, oh, I forgot I had that. It's kind of how that works. So this other scarf I found is Armani Exchange. This one is 100% wool. It says Italian yarn and a word I can't pronounce. So yeah, this one black and white. I thought it was the Isabel Marant for H&M collaboration when I saw it, because they had one that was similar. And then I couldn't find any tag on it. And then I found the Armani on it. I was very excited because, nothing wrong with Armani Exchange. So this is super cool. Wool scarf. And again, it's the color schemes. It's the colors that I like for my closet and for my girls. So you'll notice that these things are very similar. It's like I'm trying to create like a collection. It looks like these all would have come out by the same person, perhaps at the same time. This one is a cute little pencil skirt, black and white. It's not really checked. It's almost like a modified check with stars in it. And this is by a brand I don't know anything about, Beth Foley. I just thought it was cute. That's the only reason I bought it. And it was at the bin, so I didn't pay anything for it. It's fully lined, which is fantastic. And if I were living in New York, this is the kind of thing I would wear with black tights and boots for the fall, maybe with a turtleneck. It'd be a nice little outfit. So this is a little bustier by Guess. It's got a little peplum here, just a little zip in the back, and it kind of rises. If you kind of look at it from the side, kind of has like some boning in it. Super sexy little, party bustier by guess for some young girl who wants to show. There's a little tag, show off her figure. So yeah, that's all that is. And I've sold a number of these, and that's why I picked it up, because I once found a bunch of new with tags guess neoprene bustiers at a Goodwill. The colors were black and electric blue, and the electric blue sold immediately, and the black ones I just keep selling them over time. I didn't pay anything for these things, like $4, and I've just really enjoyed selling them. So I know that young women are looking for that. Let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, it is Captain America, that hat. Thanks, Perla. Project Lighthouse, welcome to the chat. I think it's the first time I've seen you here, so welcome. Yeah, the guest top is super cute. I know. So, back to that. My glasses are grabbing my hair again. Sorry about that. So this next piece is kind of fun. This is a very sellable brand, Topshop. This is just a cute canary yellow. It's actually a much better yellow than you're seeing here in the video. It's more like the yellow in the picture behind me. A nice little yellow open weave sweater by Topshop. And yellow is very popular right now. So yeah, it's a sweater, but again, it's going online. See, I would put that yellow sweater with black tights and the black and white skirt that I just showed you and some little boots. That would be kicking. Look. So this is a European brand that every time I've found it, I've sold it. I'm old enough to have been through this brand in the 80s when it first came out. Merit Francois Gerbaud. If you've never seen it, it's a vintage, first of all. It's got a really loyal following, and they make really interesting pieces of all kinds for men and for women. These are men's pants, and they are a super ginormous size. They are a 44M, 100% cotton. But look at these. They're super ginormous, and they've got the patch on the back here for the brand. And this, just, I'm talking to a friend of mine about how to upgrade my videos, because this is hilarious. So you can see the brand here. So yeah, this is a nice large size for a man, and super vintage. And these big jeans always sell, because it's hard to find when you're a larger size. So people are always happy to find them online, and I look forward to getting those sold. Let's see. This is Lucky Brand, and I just bought it because the last Lucky Brand that I bought like this just sold really quickly. These are just some little, track pants, but they've got this adorable flamingo on there. I mean, who wouldn't want flamingos on their pants, right? Just super cute. Just, cotton drawstring at the waist. Athletic style, but they're kind of wide leg. So yeah, pick that up for summer. Somebody who likes flamingos is going to love those. You just wear it. It's just casual wear, but it's not, the whole idea about dressing comfortable and casual is try to do it without looking too sloppy, which is why I'm trying to get this video not to go any further than my neck. Because I'm in my little track pants too, but because I like to be comfortable before I go off to work. So anyway, this I bought is strictly on style. There's no brand here. Forget it. There's no brand. But this is my girl, the color and the style. It's a cropped red shirt with these really interesting bell sleeves. And this is just super cute. And it's looks like it's made in China. So y'all do not get excited. It's not luxury or anything. It's just super cute. And I find that I can sell something like this based on style, and the cropped, whenever it's cropped, it sells really well. So I'm excited to have that in my closet. Now this is a sort of a modern luxury brand. Don't get excited, not like a Chanel, but just like one of those modern trendy brands. It's Annie Bing. They sell this, places like Barney's, just some little cutoff shorts for summer. And it's really all about the brand. She's got her name in the front. So they spent some money on having these distressed things made. Little leather patch in the back, but Annie Bing. I've only been around this brand once before. I had some green metallic leather boots that I sold in my consignment shop. And it's the first time I've ever seen the brand other than that one time. And, there's a lot of brands out there. That does not mean that you come across them every day. There's just so many brands, just probably hundreds of thousands at this point. You just aren't going to know them, all of them. Now what I'm about to show you is my favorite find. I saw this sitting on top, like how they roll out a cart at the bends, and I saw it sitting. I'm like, I know I'm not supposed to grab anything, but I'm going to have those pants. And the only thing I saw was a button and the inside label, which told me it was expensive. So this is some sort of European made, very expensive brand. And I still don't know what brand it is because I maybe y'all know. But I got this. I was so excited. So this is all I saw. I saw a little button with this little metal button sticking out. And then I saw the inside tag sticking out. And, that's really all I need to know, that this is a very expensive pair of jeans. And so it is a size 38, so we know they're European. But they've got these really cool pockets on the back with the Union Jack flag. And these metal buttons are all over. They're in the back pockets and they're on the front. Super cool. It looks like chrome hearts, but it is not chrome hearts. But it has that kind of look and quality to it. And this is the brand tag. I have no clue who these are yet. It is a size 38. It's just super awesome premium denim jeans. And I really look forward to figuring out who these are by. If you guys know, please let me know, because it doesn't say. I mean, this is the thing on the leather patch on the back. So I didn't do any research before this haul because I haven't had time. I upgraded my Mac, and I've had some computer issues even getting my streaming to work. But a friend of mine was so gracious to help me get it fixed, which is why I'm back. Now this I just got because it's the colors that I like in my closet, and it's just fun and quirky. But this is basically Fresh Prince. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air scarf. I have 2 of these. It's just, they're crazy and they're quirky. And it says it's by Roughneck Scarves, made in Turkey, 100% acrylic. Now I just said I don't buy scarves if they aren't a nice fabric. And so I have now done the opposite. But I didn't even look at it, but it said Fresh Prince. And it's just like awesomeness, just kind of a college looking sweater. So I have 2 of those. So I'm really, really excited about that. Oh, I keep grabbing my glasses. Okay. So I don't do a ton of vintage, and I'm really trying not to do vintage. But when I see it, I can't help myself. When you see this dress, you're going to be like, I understand, Jenny, why you didn't leave it in the bins. Like, it's just so cute. This, if I had a vintage store, would be perfect, but I don't. So this is a red, white, and blue Rick Rack dress with a boat on it. Look at this thing, how long it is. And it's got this on the bottom. And it doesn't appear to have any problems. Now, there's no brand or anything. Oh, there is a brand, sorry, by Joey Limited. And it's just the cutest thing in the world. And again, I don't do vintage, but when I see something like this, there's just no way to leave that behind. And so I'm doing vintage now. The next, these are my colors that I like so much. This is the brand is Chaps. Not very expensive, but I really liked the weave on this and the print. It's almost got that that Peanuts the Linus looking kind of sweater. But I just thought it was super cute. Chaps. In Chaps by Ralph Lauren. I should know that. But anyway, super cute. It's a cotton sweater. It's a men's. And so I wanted to add that in because I felt like it would go with my closet. Love, hi all. Hello, NASCAR man 3345. Welcome to my live chat. Going through my haul that I found at the Goodwill bins. And it's the biggest haul I've ever had. So if you're just getting in, you can go back and watch from the beginning. These are all things that represent well who my girl is in my closet. Some of these will have to be dealt with, cleaned, or whatever, like this one. This is just too cute. It's Forever 21, but it says no thanks on it. It's just a sweatshirt material. And, you know, things that have things with sayings sell. This is Forever 21. Again, it's got to be dealt with because the collar is well, yellow. I hate when that happens, but it's going to happen. It's the bins. That's super cute. So I look forward to getting that cleaned up and getting that out for sale. Next, we've got some Topshop Jamie Moto jeans. What was so cool about these is they're embroidered all over, like heavy, heavy, heavy embroidery over all of these jeans. And at the bottom, on the back, it's just kind of distressed. So, yeah, people love this brand Topshop. So I look forward to getting those sold. This I'm repeating. I just showed you I had the Fresh Prince scarf. I just think that's hilarious. So I've got 2 of those. So hopefully there's a Fresh Prince out there somewhere that will be looking for those. This is the one really, there's only like 2 designer pieces I follow. This is Roland Moray. All the celebrities wear him. He's known for very like pencil dresses that are very structured. This is like a linen jacket that has a silk lining. And if you know from earlier video I did about spotting luxury, one way you can tell is the lining. One, is it lined? And then what's the lining made out of? This is linen. And it's got, you know, this kind of structure. He's known for this kind of lines. So cute little linen jacket. I wish that there were another piece to it, but I couldn't find it. Not that I looked that hard, but that would be great as a suit. So this is a pair of jeans I found. I don't do a ton of jeans, although I've shown you at least 1 pair already. But I just want to give these a chance because I just want to experiment. And with the prices at the bins, you can experiment and it's not going to cost you anything. This is called Ernest Sewn. And guess what size it is? 31. So these are just some distressed jeans by Ernest. And, you know, I thought I'd give them a chance, see if I could sell. This is what's inside the pocket. And so these are premium denim. So hopefully I'll find someone to buy those. Because, again, I don't do too much denim. So when there's like a denim party on Poshmark, I can't really participate. So I don't have anything. So this is another vintage piece. Again, I'm not trying to do vintage, but let me tell you, it's really, really difficult to be like, I'm not going to bring this home. And so I will occasionally do vintage, and you'll understand why when you see this. This is by Travilla. I have no idea what this is or who this is, but it's very 60s. And it's this heavy, heavy silk on the top with like a bow at the neck, long sleeves. And then it's got this wool crepe bottom in orange with these buttons. And I think if it had been damaged, I would have left it. But because there's no damage that I can see, like it's got 1 spot on the back, and like it has to be dry cleaned anyway. I mean, that thing's amazing. So I don't have a problem selling vintage. It works with the color scheme of my closet. It's a very interesting piece. And, you know, people who are looking for that will certainly appreciate it. This is, I don't do too much Tommy Hilfiger, but this is Tommy Hilfiger jacket, black and white. And I really liked the back on this, the way it was gathered. So it's like double-breasted in the front and kind of gathered in the back. Now, poor Tommy doesn't, he gets a bad rep oftentimes because his views, political views, are not very, very nice sometimes. But that does not keep people from buying, well, it does keep some people from buying his things, but it doesn't keep the public at large from buying and looking for his pieces. So everyone's not going to buy his brand, but some people will. And so that's why I picked that up. And it's the colors in my closet. This is a really, really cool vest. I have no idea who this is. Alter, made in Brooklyn. Super, super cute fitted vest. Looks to be a woman's vest. And looks like it's made out of premium cotton. So pick that up. This is just something ironic and funny. This is by Rowdy Gentleman. And so they do vintage style t-shirts. And we've got one of the George Bushes here with a 4th of July looking wrap on his head. So that's pretty funny. So a lot of people, in addition to people who collect t-shirts, there's people who collect political things related to politics, like political memorabilia. So it's almost like you've got two different audiences for that piece, right? The one who likes t-shirts. Well, you got about 3 different audiences. The one who likes politics, the one who likes t-shirts, and the one who likes like Americana, like, Stars and Stripes stuff. So things are things to think about. George W. Bush. It is an awesome t-shirt. You don't see stuff like that. It's pretty funny. Like him or not, that t-shirt's pretty funny. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they made it. This is some more, I guess, not premium denim, but nice denim. It's by Raw. I've never tried to sell any denim by Raw. And so I just picked these up just to try it out and see if anyone would buy them. They're a light wash men's jeans. And look at the, if you see the pants kind of curve, right? They are not straight. They curve, which means they're going to have a different shape on the body. And that's why I got these. They're really, really cool. Distress, and they got like a little metal plate on the back, leather patch here. So I know people love this brand. I see it at the outlet mall, and I don't buy men's clothes, but I do know that other people like that. So I was willing to give it a shot. So this is one of the other designer pieces I found was Kenzo. If you don't know the brand, you should familiarize yourself with Kenzo. It's an Asian brand. I think it's Japanese, but this is a cashmere sweater for a woman, and it's kind of gathered at here at the sleeve. You have like a mini cap area, like a cap sleeve right here, where it's kind of gathered at the top. Just a classic sweater made of cashmere. By a designer, so I know that people really look for that brand. It's that brand is really known for more bold and fantastic prints and a lot of humor. And I've seen the pieces, but this piece is really more conservative. So we'll see who buys it. So this is a brand I don't know, Julie Molly. I only bought it based on design and style. It's a giant A-line skirt. It's a full skirt. It's like a circle skirt, right? Which is completely tie-dyed, and it has an exposed zipper down one side. It is missing the button. Here I'll either sell it as is or add the button. I haven't really thought that far ahead. But it is super, super cool. And the inside is plaid, so that it's lined in a different fabric. So this is really, really cool. Again, I don't know this brand, but I got that based on style only. I do not do much with Banana Republic. I could care less about this brand, but I could not help myself because, we're talking like 50 cents, right? From buying, these are 100% silk cargo pants. Then they've got little strings at the bottom. Now, I will have these dry cleaned. I did find a little spot on them, and Again, I don't mind investing in dry cleaning, especially when it's, something like that. I have no problem investing in dry cleaning. I have no problem having something repaired. I have no problem having a brand tag sewn back on or a button put on, because those are all things that make a difference in the price. And I think people can really appreciate when things are all put together. So this is just super fun. This is a Zara Man shirt, denim, but it had all kinds of craziness on the back, right? And it has all kinds of words. Anything with sayings. And I'm not sure what it says, but it has lots of words and distressed on it. So I thought this was pretty awesome. I mean, if nobody buys it, I will just wear it. I think at the back it says, never get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. That is a good saying. And look, and it says Friday on the sleeve. And then this one says greatness on the sleeve. I like this. The price just went up because it's awesome. All right, this is a little vintage thing. Now, again, I try not to do vintage. I've shown you 3. This will be the 3rd vintage thing I show you, but I couldn't help myself. It's this suede vest with this cool little flower on the back. I'm sorry. It's hard to walk by something like that. I mean, I'll stick it in my closet. If it doesn't sell, I can always sell it at a Buffalo Exchange, something like that. But, it's just awesome, and it shouldn't be left behind. And I feel like sometimes it's like being in an adoption agency. You go into the bins and you have all this stuff just begging to go home with somebody. So I'm giving it a chance. This is your classic Theory stretch pants, leggings, but they've got these cool leather patches on the inside of the thigh. And they look to be in really good shape, because you never know at the bins what you're going to get. Little size 2. So if you're a tiny little 2, we've got cool little leggings for you. Theory, I mean, that brand will sell. Nobody's really looking for that brand, but it'll sell. So this is just a black hoodie that I bought for myself, and I'll just show it because it is part of the haul, and that's it. Nothing to get excited about. I love buying hoodies, and I bought it because all of my hoodies have sayings, and sometimes I just don't want anything to be said. I just want to be, quiet. I've had this before, black leather Converse, and so I know that I sold. The other one I had though was all black, like all the rubber part was black as well, and the laces were black. So I haven't had one that was black and white, so we'll see how those go. But basic leather Converse shoes. Happy to give those a shot. See if I can find somebody for those. I sell a lot of hats. This one was just fun because it had like the red around the trim. So if you notice when I buy things, I try to get things that are just a little different, that have a little something, right? I've learned that there's a lot out there to choose from. And so I'm trying to find things that just have just a little something about them that is different to give them a better chance to sell. So instead of it just being a plain black hat, it's got this cool red roped piece around it. Came that way. So we'll see. We'll see if somebody likes it. I like the 2 colors together. And this is this the last piece? Hold on. I think it is. Okay. There's one more. So this is a vintage military jacket. And the reason I got this is not the reason you think. I've been studying, it's got all the brass buttons. I've been studying vintage military style jackets because I am working on designing one for myself that I would sell under my Jennie Girl label. And so I've been trying to study these. And so this is one more. And it's really nice when you have them in hand. It's a lot easier. So I actually have one that was my father's that I got when he passed. And so I have that one, which is very different style than a couple that I've picked up at the bins. And they all have a little touch to them, like, looking at this one has piping on it where another one wouldn't. This one has the buttons, certain number of brass buttons, it has patches, it's an elongated jacket line. And so these are all things to look at and to think about when you come up with a final design for yourself. And so the last thing I have is something I've bought before. It's not to resell. I bought it for myself, but a lot of times I find these drop cloths. It's a painter's drop cloth. And the last time I had one, they're good for moving. They're good for hauling things. They're good for a picnic. They're just good to have to cover up things. Say you're going to have a table at a flea market and you want to cover it up. And that's why I bought something like that. It doesn't, cost like $1 or something like that. But if you were to go out and buy it new, it would just be really expensive. And because of the paint droppings, it looks really kind of cool. And that is it. I'm just looking around, and that appears to be everything that I got at the bin. So all of that was $86. And that is really interesting when you buy by the pound. I mean, it's just, at that price, it doesn't matter if I sell it or not. You know what I mean? Like, there's at least $86 in here, right? So there's just, I'm just not used to shopping that way. I'm used to spending a lot for things. So to me, it almost feels like it's free. It's not free. Obviously, I spent $86, but like, it just, it also gives you a lot of room to negotiate when people make you offers. And I find that when I buy something at the bins and someone offers me $30 on something I've paid 50 cents for, I'm going to take it, right? Because that profit is so significant. So that's what I love about the bins, is that it really gives you an opportunity to say yes to offers that you might not say otherwise. And so we'll see. We'll see. So I really like the pieces I got. They'll go in my closet really well. I'm not sure when I'll get them up for sale. They will go on Poshmark and on eBay. I'll be curious to see which one sells where, because what sells on each of those platforms is so different. I had a sale on eBay at $20, including shipping, for a skirt I've had a long time. I've had at least 4 years. I've been trying to sell for 4 years. I would have paid someone $20 to give it home. So when I got the offer on eBay, I was so excited because, the shipping was about $4. So I got $16 for the skirt after fees. I was just thrilled because it was in my Buffalo exchange bag to see if I could get it sold through them. So I was really happy to sell on my own because they wouldn't have given me, any more than what I got for myself. So out it goes. So that's it. That's just my latest haul from the Goodwill bins. I really appreciate you being here. This is Jennie Walker with Jennie Girls Closet. If you liked what you heard, please give it a thumbs up. It makes a difference. If you haven't subscribed, please do hit the bell icon to hear when I go live, because I never know when that will be, because I'm on the West Coast and I just never know when I can pop on here. I really appreciate everyone in the chat. NASCAR Man 3345 and Pearl is Precious. I really appreciate you being here. It means a lot. And I look forward to seeing you on another video. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care. Goodbye.